Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dinosaur Revival. I probably don't have to talk that fast. Anyway, because the stream happened to fail again, I am going to do this as a video. I'm gonna pull up my files so you can see what was said in my live stream, because I got a few suggestions. You can probably hear me scratching my back, can't you? Rightio, screenshots. It was something about Acrocanthosaurus and Triceratops. I remember that much. Triceratops. Modified genome. I am going to make it live longer, compatible and fertile, because I want this to be an ecosystem. Social ability. I feel like this should be edited still. Fitness and defensive. Offensive. I like attack. Yeah, 50-50. Okay. So you are going to be this, which is actually rather nice for a wetland area, I would say, anyway. And you male, my male here. Ooh. I like this because the blue on the horn. That's what I'm gonna do. Begin task. Oop. Enclosures. What am I doing? Flip, I forgot. Wow, I've taken a lot of screenshots in my time on YouTube. I want an ACU team, so I can release them normally, but I do want to track and move them. Is this like 3-in-1 thing? Yes, maybe? No, but it does look cool. Are you the 3-in-1 thing? Yes, you are, but you don't really match the environment, because of course you don't. Right, okay. What one is it? That. Abandoned response facility, that'll do for the environment I am building in. I don't like having to sort of expand out there. Please, please. Okay, don't know why it took me to zoom inside of it, but, you know, whatever it is. Like the believe it's on, I don't know. Okay, so it does like demolish this wetland vibe, which is really sad. Like that path. Can I change it back to be wetland though? Like shrink it and make it all like right next to it be wetland? Yes, I can. I'll go ahead and do that now. Well, okay, so invisible path is just gonna look like that. That's fine. I maybe should have just went with invisible path. I'm going to just quickly change this to fit the vibe. I want Jurassic Park warm. I can't have a warm looking helicopter other than that, I guess. Look, that one looks Jurassic Park-ish. Well, yeah, let's go with that though. Not very damaged looking and old and forgotten, but you know, it works. Okay, So, now I'm going to pull up screenshots. Maybe this is the one I'm looking for. Some rival speaking that I perched. Can you actually? You probably can't see my files, which is, yeah, you can't. That's good. Yeah, sadly, streams don't like me. Did you have any name suggestions, Devon? Oh, I can't remember. From 40 field and Carlos or something. Dry area for Triceratops, yes. Oh, flip. I made them look like wetland area trikes. Right, I'll make another set of skins where they actually look like they belong in a dry-esque zone, so they can breed anyway, because, you know, brother and sister can't breed, because that would be weird. I will have to make them happy as well in that area, which of course they love wetland. This one's about to walk right off a cliff. No, he isn't. Task, drag, and move. Drag and move. Drag and move. And one more, drag and move. We got to see the release animation, so while that happened, I'm incubating some more. I wish it didn't send me back up to the top every time. Did you end? It was Ankylosaurus names, wasn't it? That you suggested, not Triceratops. I'll still pull it up anyway. Okay, so, dry zone. I want that, but paler for the female. Yeah, I mean it says mountains, but that really doesn't fit the aesthetic I'm going for. That's rather green. You go with that. You go with that. 2 females, 2 males. Release fire airlift. Boop boop boop. Unfortunately, they love wetland, and that's annoying.
Security isn't just gates and controls. It's also a state of mind. You have to stay calm, have an eye for detail, and see the threats that others can't. Consider that advice when approaching this next task.
I really don't care about any of these. Yeah, let's go with that one.
If we're ever going to help these dinosaurs adapt to our world, we need to keep them healthy. Make sure their environment is providing them everything it should.
So, only small species are going to be able to get through here because, you know, sad. It's literally just a place of blocks in a random way, isn't it? Just like in a bush form. If thorn and if a predator for the Triceratops, it could be Albertosaurus, please. If you record a huge video, I'll still watch it. Yeah, thank you, Devon. So, ma'am, you can let me know in the comments. I feel really stupid having to ask that, but thank you for saying you'll watch it. The support is really appreciated, like truly. I will add Albertosaurus near the opening, I think, to this sort of dry area. I'll make a little nook for the Albertosaurus here too. Make sure they're all happy. Well, they're gonna want to murder each other eventually anyway, but you know what I mean. Oh wow, really? You're not happy? I couldn't have guessed. I really wish I could still make this a dry area while still making him be happy, but I don't know how. You still want ground fiber, because of course you do. Okay. Right, I can probably turn that well down.
You're turning out to be someone that I can truly rely on. And my trust is not something that many have managed to earn.
I think I'm gonna make the area by the water rather moist. So, like, moist area, but, like, the other areas can be rather dry. Of course you want wetland. Why wouldn't you want wetland? It is a wetland, like, environment, but, like, still. Yeah, I can go into there a little bit more. There's already a fight, because of course there is. I really hate having to chop into this dry area. This is meant to be a dry area. You're still upset about your wetland, and now you're upset about your what you call it. Okay, well, I can eat up into a bit more. That's as dry as I can get with them still being happy. I want them to be happy. I don't need them to be happy, I just want them to be happy. And this was the one that had the name suggestions, wasn't it? Maybe call the Ankylosaurus males Tanky or Buster. I can do both. For the females, Berta. And call Acrocanthosaurus Chonka. Will do. Enclosures. You like medium nest? Yes. And boom. Never mind. Boom. Never mind. Boom. Flippin' heck. And that just consumed a load of, like, its territory. Because of course it did. And boom. Boom. 2 nests should be good. I'm gonna make them happy though, because then I don't have to say, hey, I'm gonna make you, force you to breed. Yes, yes. Shut up, Kajal. Sorry. Yes, yes, I'm aware. Now shut up. Sorry, just shut up. I'm working on it. Now these can breed on their own. Really wet their environment this way now for ya. I mean, like, it's all deep water though. But that's fine. See, the issue with making an ecosystem is that I did want to include, like, Ancylodicus, because the looks, and that's basically why, the only reason why. I did include this to be here too. There's Duncan's boat somewhere as well. I can't remember where I put it, but we'll find it eventually. There it is. This is dominance thing, right? I'm guessing, yeah, you're the alpha. Okay. Let's go with the Ankylosaurus next. Ankylosaurus, nice and right here. I want this. I'm sorry if these aren't skins you wanted. It's the skins I like. So if you do have any, like, specific suggestions, let me know. The Ankylosaurus batch is slightly smaller. I do like that purple in the marsh. And that. I'm gonna. Yeah. And I like this, but I just really like it. Why? I don't know. I just do. I do have a pattern I like. Yeah, it's this one. And one more batch. Okay, well that's just that. This really doesn't matter because I don't have scientists. Really watery, gosh, really watery area would be over here. I don't want to trap my Ankies though, that's the thing. Ooh, there we go, see, they're breeding naturally, that's what I wanted. I really wish I could have had this a lot drier though. But for them to be able to breed naturally like an ecosystem, I gotta do that. Because I'm already taking liberties because I'm definitely adding Ancylodicus. 100% I'm adding Ancylodicus. Just because basically the Lux spawns also cool sauropod, and the Lux would look cool in a swampy environment, I feel. So I am gonna also turn on day-night. Also be interesting to see how these animals end up deciding to walk around the ecosystem as well. As you can see, because I've made them be nice and happy here, they aren't really gonna expand, but they really could, and they can end up moving way out here and move into this territory. And you know, Albertosaurus can slither, I don't know where I'm going with this, could move along into this environment that cause fights. I hope you can hear me alright. I don't know if I have speak up or anything. I do have the deluxe version. You can already see, I think, for both males and females. Well, that's iffy. The deluxe has a much more pronounced pattern. Much more pronounced pattern with the deluxe version than the male. The male of the base version has a bit on like the cheek there. You can't see me, but you know what I mean, like there. There. You can't see me, I'm stupid. But like what I was going to do if we were going to introduce Mosasaurus, I was going to use deluxe for the male because of the good patterning, and base for female when we decide to add it, because I'm going to transport them into this main lagoon. See, with the Ankylosaurus they can stay around here or expand way out here too. I just wish that you could release multiple via airlift at once. Be a great game feature. You listening from it? Probably not. Wait, who are the parents? See, the mother. You like barely existed in you already. Breeding. Your heat map thing. It doesn't show anything for that, because of course. But for the females, yeah, they aren't even at the highest rate of breeding chance, and they've already started breeding. And our first female is in, and you are gonna be called Bertha. See? So, these guys could end up moving literally anywhere. I haven't really a clue. I don't know why. It's just, yeah, whatever. I do have to add some shallower water though. Also so they can actually like move around a bit easier than the actual purpose of things. Wait a minute, are you claiming a nest now? You're socialising. With that one. Shout out to you, to anybody who's watching as well, Devon. I love the idea of your book. I will make Thorn for this environment as well. He sort of fits, I feel. Very swampy kind of area. Like in general. I could put him like here-ish. Yeah, right next to this sort of abandoned-ish building. With these weird little spiky bits. I love this new environment though. I can't wait to simulate more environments like this. Yeah, let's say we are gonna get more babies. We're gonna have a nice little generation. Right, I'm going to, before I forget, release more of these. I'm gonna use your mail, so one of the first mail that got dropped in here will be, so that would be Anki 3. So I will make Anki 3 become Tanky. I forgot to edit the like environment, the like social whatnot. Flip. I am gonna add irritate and stuff myself as well, and I will go ahead and make a couple of more. Oh wow, very different. I want earthy pattern and stuff. Yes. Yeah, I like that. How do you look with that? Yes, let's go with you. Yeah. Actually, I might have used you already. Yeah, that purpley pattern. Before I forget, because traits can be passed down. Oh, I'm going to give you 100% extra defense. Yeah, because you're like a normal tank basically. Select eggs, and why did I do that? I don't know. Boom. Environment, I want to add a slope down to the beach here. Oh flippin' heck, not that big though. I'm gonna put that there. I'll try and put it at the same console line stuff. I'd like my dinosaurs to go down to the beach. I hope you can hear me. I really do. See, this is another problem of not being able to do it live. I have no idea if you can actually hear me. I'm not going to be able to know, because I really can't be asked to edit enough. And we get our first little baby trikes. Some more fit to be in a dry area than others, aka there's literally one that's only not fit to be in a dry environment, but it is fit to be in this environment that we have already. This greenish environment. At least this flippin' heck. What the hell? Oh my, that was it. All that racket was caused by my phone falling off the desk. Oh my gosh. One sec, folks. Be easy. Oh. Yay! I don't know how to turn this off because it's like, oh, generator. Okay, well, I can keep expanding out, I guess. I really hate having to do this. Do I have an abandoned looking thing? Yes, I do. Wait, do I? Let me go on the beach with this. Flip. Nothing came out my gob. My mouth. Yeah, sure, isn't allowed. I'll just zoom inside of it again. I can't even see what I'm doing anymore. What did I do? Oh my goodness. Righty, yeah. Boom. I kind of made this a bit abandoned, but then I got bored. You know, not perfect, but oh well. Right, where's the buses? Bus. I don't know what Frontier would have called it. No, not Bush. Where did they put the pre-built buses? There's no way that it's all on the workshop because, yeah. I mean, like, there's stuff like that which has clearly been edited. You know, there! There we go. There we go. Din. Dinner. Dinner? Right, let's get a couple of different versions in here. Might as well have got all of this nonsense. So, might as well use it. If you want me to make it look abandoned, like properly, I will take the time to do that. But for now, I'm just gonna make a video. Sad you can still see Din there, but they have still done a good job. Doing the cover up for it. Boop. That's really off center, but it doesn't matter too much. And whoopsies. Bus. Well, that's like a lot more fitting. So you know what? This bus can go here. I actually kind of like the idea that it's not centered as well, you know, like people left in a motion can be asked. Is that allowed on YouTube? Asked. I might get taken down, oh no, folks. Right, yeah, so we've got that now, and we've got this one. And boom, that's all our facilities covered already. Boop, and boop, and... Actually, yeah, I don't remember if you can change the skins. Badlands might actually be the best fit here, though. Yeah, Badlands already the best fit. Rightio. Rightio. Let's finish moving these guys out before I forget again. Oh, poo. Oopsies. Transported them to the wrong place. Rightio. I've got the other name here too. Buster. Capture team on task. Tranquilize and move you over here. Same goes for your brother. I think it's your brother. I don't know. Maybe. You trapped on land. Oh, you've got a line there. And can dinosaurs actually use this? I feel like that's still rather steep. You know what, yeah, that makes it a lot nicer, doesn't it? Not really. But, you know, it's better. Better. Gosh, I hate the way people take the neck out of those bits. Right, yeah, hurry up and I can release these last little fellas. Little. I say little, not really little, are they? Move them to the right area this time, shall we? Stick them on them there. Like no land for me to do anything with. Holy moly. You're still upset about wetland when, like, your entire area was wetland. So, like, I don't know what you want me to do there. How about you come down to the beach?
Many Many natural systems fall into some sort of hierarchy, and dinosaur behavior is no different. The alpha should be easy enough to identify from observation alone.
Might have to change a bit more of this area to shallower water. Like, there's still gonna be deep areas too. Don't get me wrong, flip. Still will be deep areas as well, because Antarctica is gonna move in here. Dude, love it. Well, there's no mist. I thought it was meant to come with. Oh, that's a little bit. And now there's quite a bit. Guess it just needed a minute to load. Right, sandbox setting, environment, day-night cycle, minute, boom. Okay, found flippin' tastic. How are you not connected? Excuse me, thank you. Okay, well, you're still missing ground food, and yeah, of course you love your pasture, don't you? Right, pasture. Oh, flip. Well, that's just like cut off that entire area, hasn't it? Okay, you're definitely happy on terms of pasture now. You're upset about area though, because of course you are. I really don't know what else you want me to do here. Just be happy, please. Or you know what, I could just say, hey, flip you. Read. I'd prefer not to have to do that. Does seem like maybe they can go down there, but I'm not sure. Good little note to have. I can use this. I can use this quite a bit all around the park, can't I? Right, what am I doing? Building plan. Tanky, and let's just do Berta. Berta's here. This will hopefully mean they'll expand out onto the beach, which means I can do a bit more work. I'm gonna have to change all the deep water into not deep water. Now, there's actually a bit of a waterfall going on here as well that I didn't see until now. Right, now you're free to explore completely and utterly. Let's get your pals in here. Flip. I want them to add breeding. I know it doesn't make too much sense there. You know, with it being hybrid and all. So ecosystem-wise it doesn't make sense, and you know, I can't breed, but I want them to breed, because like it's a game, it doesn't have to be real life. So I get hybrids can't breed in real life, but like this is Jurassic World, and they incubated 2 Indominus Rex for a reason. Kinda seems like they wanted breeding to happen. But climbing the nest. That didn't really smoothen out. Birds climbing a nest. Whoop-de-doop. Right, so you can expand down here, please. Like expand into this little region of area too. Hopefully. Some more baby trikes. I will add a predator eventually. And we'll do that this episode as well. Oh wow, you're really expanding out. This is the hybrid, not this is the carnivore little nook that I want to make. I hope you can hear me. I don't really know if you can hear me. I'm putting these guys over here with the little guys. And then I'll make a carnivore, my first carnivore. Why am I singing? Not really sure. Oh wow, there's lights. Wait a minute, that means... Yeah, okay. Oh well. Boot. But, haha, get the reference. Finding Nemo. See, this is what happens when I've got no one to talk to. I kind of lose my mind a teensy weensy bit. No, come to the surface. No, why do you have that? This can be just sailing around. Yeah, I kind of go a bit mad when I've got nobody to talk to. Where? Boo-hoo. Yeah, looks like that was already an abandoned version of it.
This hybrid, the Ankylodicus, might look nice and docile, but it was engineered for defense. A tough armored hide, a whip-like tail with a club on the end. Yeah, this dinosaur should come with a warning tag around his neck.
The tide can move out. Ooh, Berta. Berta's got a lifelong partner. I just wish Berta was happy. I don't know how else to make you happier. Why does it become rocks? I wish I didn't do that. Okay, so I gotta try and balance it. And are you upset about what happened? Now ground fruit. Yeah. Why are you upset? Okay, you're good now. Woo! And more going on again. Population control, that's a major part of ecosystems, isn't it? Where's the nearest bit of deep water? Way over here, because of course. I forgot I did that. Ecosystem, we can say, well, since there's a bit of infrastructure here, this was a failed park. Let's go with that. It was a failed park. A failed park taking place in a wetland area. That's our story. It was going to be a park, and they messed up. So that's why there's going to be hybrids here too, because it was going to be a park eventually, and they've migrated to their own little areas where they are happy. God, let's heard of their non-hybrid brethren. So maybe I'm gonna end up dotting a couple little bits around. I heard that the Mesosaurus and like shark feeding creatures don't really like the rocks. Well, they definitely won't like the rocks if it's like that one, or will they? Okay, hold. Advanced move. Flip. Up. Bird is fighting. I can probably actually just delete a couple of these. No, not the lagoon section though. I will now add rocks again. No, that's fine. Let's have a little sharky bit. And a nice little fishy bit too for the barbies. We got babies. We got babies, yeah. They can happily move up and down the cliff. That's good. Okay, so I lied. Whoopsies. I'm actually gonna make the Diplodocus next. Breeding population. We love breeding population. I wish I didn't have to keep scrolling. That's my only complaint. The amount of flipping scrolling I gotta do. Muddy tone, I like that. And one more batch. On me. You have a bit of a muddy tone now. Boom. And you. Nice greenish colour with that pattern. Boom. A male in each. Male in each. Whoop. And a male in each. Boom. I don't know why you can't even see what I'm doing anyway. I don't know why I'm commenting on stuff you can't even see. It's fine. So yeah, the herd of Ankylosaurus, Ankylodocus and Diplodocus all migrated to this end of the island. And Triceratops did migrate this way. But, you know, where there's prey, carnivores aren't that far behind. Now I will add my carnivores once our Diplodocus are in. Boom, 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 boom. I was gonna say while I was gonna be able to, like, do stuff. Not really. That's a bit awkward. I have to stick that there. Like, feeders. That's not even in the right area. I don't like having to add feeders. I wish there was like natural options. But, you know. Maybe this was going to be a planned enclosure. Right, okay. Devon. Sorry, I still don't know if you're male or female, and I feel stupid. I'm not sure if that's you in your profile picture either, or if it's like a friend of yours or something. Just let me know everything in the comments, so I don't humiliate myself in front of you. Anyway, my canon is that this was going to be a planned, like park, but they failed, basically. Oh yeah, I forgot as well, I stuck this up here. Near Duncan's abandoned boat. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get rid of this, because, yeah, oh well. Now, breeding brain, what? In the canon, the Ankylodocus weren't formed by breeding. Two completely different species. They are hybrids, but this was going to be an island, like a park, actual park. So they just sort of migrated together because they all love each other or something. I don't know exactly how it's all gonna
I'd
work.
appreciate your help on this next objective. I can't promise that it'll be easy, but the most important things rarely are.
I don't care, sorry.
You know, the Diplodocus was once thought to be the longest animal that had ever lived.
What is it
Love
now?
that title, but it's still a much
Yeah, what's the longest animal that ever lived now?
which translates to big audiences.
Am I stupid?
This is a great
No.
sight.
Diplodocus is still the longest animal that's ever lived. Hang on, I'm just doing a Google search. Is it gonna say, oh, Argentinosaurus is longer? Google. Was it the blue whale gonna be longer? That makes no sense to me. What is the longest animal to have ever lived? What's the longest animal to have lived? Sponges? Sorry, that might have been huge. Right, that's not what I was asking. I'm not asking how long it could live for. I'm asking what was the... What was the longest? In length, Google. In length. I shouldn't have to clarify that. I thought you meant to be a search engine. In length. What's the longest animal to ever lived in length? Something I don't know how to pronounce. It's a colonial. Siphon for probably butchering the pronunciation. I don't know how to pronounce it. On land, let's on land. Diplodocus, right? Gotta be Diplodocus still, or might not call pot. Argentinosaurus is longer, okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm afraid that they're gonna hate me. Like the Carlosaurus are gonna hate me. Okay, I guess the hybrid sauropods have expanded longer, further away than from their original homes than.
That's a good looking nest. Let's hope the dinosaurs like it as much as me.
Shush, Isaac. I know you're lying. I can tell by your eyes that are always static. You are lying to me. A lot of people already making Ostroraptor nest. Ecosystem kind of works. Not really. Raptor nest. Small carnivores. That. Predator medium nest. I want an herbivore one. Do people not make herbivore nests? Little lanky baby. Okay, you're upset, but I didn't say that. What are you missing? Can I edit slightly? Boom. Happy again. And Carlodicus. Happy. And Diplodocus not happy. Well, that's because you've got to expand your territory. I think you were about to socialise with your other version of you. Right, I know you said only Ankylosaurus with a lone Acrocanthosaurus,
I know some folks are uncomfortable
but
with this, but
you know.
allowing the animals to fight mirrors their life in the wild. And
Right, Mark.
ultimately will benefit them in captivity.
Who's fighting them? Like one of the families over here. Okay, Ankylosaurus. This. It's male versus female. Dawn. The male's about to hit the woman. That doesn't make any sense really to me, like at all. But you know. Oh, a nest is claimed. Nice. First fighting once. They've already stopped fighting. You and I don't know you. And you and you. And I want baby Ankies. So I want them to breed. So then, like, they actually have a good old breeding population. You're missing pasture. Expand out that way, please. Okay, so Albertosaurus. Let's make it more appropriate for the environment we are gonna put him in. Lifespan, compatibility, fertility, social ability, 25% on all of those because why not? Well, I didn't exactly change the male, so it don't matter. And oop. No. Both female, and here both can be male. Again, this is of my brain and how this is gonna work. It's gonna, if you have any ideas of how else this could have went down, other than this was going to be a park and then it just failed, and so now all dinosaurs, including hybrids, are just roaming. Let me know. You will probably be watching this, Devon. As you said you'd be watching it, which, again, massively appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna have quite a few baby Yankees. Actually, I do want one final nest here, which can actually be, this was an accident by the way, it's got like 3 different things in it, which I didn't mean to end up doing, but it happened, so, oh wow. Please don't delete the box. It can't have deleted the box, dang. Anyway, there's an extra nest there now. Breeding population, because this was going to be a park, should have failed. It's why that we've got some infrastructure here, but it's abandoned. Our infrastructure is abandoned because something went wrong. You, Devon, and whoever else decides to comment can choose what went wrong that made the park collapse with no fences. I don't know how to explain. I mean, we could always place fences and let dinosaurs be a danger, I guess, for a little bit. So we've got those broken fences. You, what do you like? You like medium nest? No, like large nest? Large nest for medium carnivore? Why? I don't want to use this for... I'm gonna use this for Spinosaurus. Rock nest. Why am I here now? Large nest again, because you like to have many nests nearby. One of these are slightly more natural ones. I can't really use the snow one, can I? Oh! It doesn't have snow on it. Well, that literally says Spinosaurus on it. The logs don't match, I'm not. Another lifelong partner. Good! Getting some good lifelong partners, that's good. You can't see me nod, but I'm nodding. If I could speak my own language, that'd be lovely. Again, Swamp Pond, which we aren't really using at the moment. Nest 13, Baryonyx 10, Rotator Dinocaris, T-Rex, Lush, Large Nest, Apex Nest, Gigi's Cage. People have done a lot more large nests. Barry, no. Nest with herbivores, no. Swamp Nest, no. Asiatic Nest, no. Big nesting area. Not at the moment. We're probably not going to use that at all, really, are we? Irritator, no. Plant nid. I don't know what nid is. Ooh, it's a big version of the rocky stone. They're already expanding out quick, aren't they? Oh, you're actually really happy with Arid Seed. That's why I should probably give it a look at times. That'd make quite a bit of sense. Oh, goodness gracious, please. Please just give me this, please. I don't want to change this, I want to keep it the way I was asked to, because there's a really cool concept, so please just make them happy already. I can make this sort of hook up here, so it's a bit more natural. I mean, transition isn't natural, but I can sort that out like in a later date. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, water. And you like another praying, which I can do. Okay. You all still happy? You are. Good. I mean, you probably want to get a breeding population. You guys over here probably want a breeding population. Before you decide to go and fight those guys. You know, it'd be kind of stupid if you'd be like, hey, let's go fight. And then it's like, I don't know, 20 Triceratops ready to murder you. So you might want to start breeding soon first. And get some babies, get some more natural, you know, a bit more realistic. We've got quite a few babies now. It's good. Good, realistic, big breeding population of a dinosaur island park that's lost control. Now, there we go. I'm gonna make an two acrocanthosaurus. Acrocanthosaurus.
Working with dinosaurs that just, well, leave you in awe. Finding eggs in a nest is one such moment.
No, not Galapagos, Diplodocus itself. You're nice and happy, right? You probably like large nest too, right? Enclosures, large nest. Okay, well it can't be in water. Now that's out of your territory range, of course. Enclosures. Flip. What makes this a Spinosaurus? Nothing. I can use that. Happy. Happy. Oh, happy. Nice big old breeding population. Make it nice and natural. I'll put an Acrocanthosaurus over there, and I'll put female, male Acrocanthosaurus over here, female Acrocanthosaurus over here. They might eventually meet, but they might not as well. We don't know. I didn't start breeding population for these myself, so that's just happened by themselves. We're starting to get good breeding populations. Well, other than this, because now you're upset with me again. Because of course. Right, you're upset about your wetland, that was to be expected. Well, you're upset about a lot of things actually. Wow, you really love your wetland. What else can I do to make you happy, dude? Because this is still meant to be a dry environment, but you know, I want you to just breed by yourself, rather than me have to start those populations. So you've got to be happy. What else can I do? Come on. Just be happy. Please. No, you're upset about Arid. Arid, you're upset about Arid. Whoop-de flip and do. And you're still upset about water, and that's gonna make you upset about something else. Yeah, thought so. Here's a nice little baby Ankylosaurus. I'm gonna go mental. Just be happy, please. Please, pleasey, please. Please, do please, please, please. Please, 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 please stop breeding. You're gonna die. You're really, really gonna die. You're missing wetland again.
You know, aggression isn't just limited to animals. Even plant life can display aggressive tendencies. Nature, green and leaf, and stem, right?
Okay, why are you upset
Too
now?
much aggression, that's dangerous to everyone.
Why has she ended up deciding to go, hey, I'm gonna go way over here, I'm gonna get trapped and probably die. I'll go. Okay, they're all gonna get themselves killed because I'm like, hey, you know what's fun? Doing something real stupid. Yeah, you might take down one, but there's still like a load of others. Like, you know, so if you don't die now, you're gonna die afterward. So my suggestion, don't. Get a breeding population in before you all kill yourselves. La 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 la. Honestly, sometimes the carnivals are like, hey, I'm gonna be some. It really doesn't seem smart to pick a fight with a big old herd of trikes. Because there's a lot of trikes there. They were happy. Now they aren't. Pretty sure that's gonna tell you something about what's about to go down. I don't know what colour you want the acro, so I'm just gonna go with one that I feel is fitting for this sort of environment, which would be that. Get one ready with a female too, which let's just do that. Why? Because, you know, it's could happen. Oop. This one's gonna be male. This one's gonna be female, and they're gonna be separated until they eventually maybe find each other before they die. One of them dies. So I'm not controlling where they go really. I'm letting it happen. One's gonna go over here, one's gonna go that side of the aviary lagoon. The male will go on to the side closer to the herd. But, you know, if it ends up picking fights, it might lose. Are you trying to kill that baby trike? Did you kill the baby trike? Is that baby trike dead? Baby trike healed slightly, I saw that. It might die now if the mama don't come then. Yeah, the only issue is cohabitation. Which, you know, if mama gets angry, you know what happens when mama gets angry. A little kind of reference to The Lost World. Okay, so I'm gonna set up this. Okay, well, one of them's gonna die here, probably. And my bet's on... Yeah, Albertosaurus, I was about to say. Ooh, we've got our first baby Dippy! Little baby Dippy. Baba Dippy. I'm kind of going a little bit cuckoo. That's what happens when I'm unable to talk to someone in my chat. I hope you're watching, Devon. I appreciate your support. We're gonna have some Babby Albertosauruses. Now, since I'm on console, it's gonna be an issue, but eventually with the amount of species we've got, but they're gonna sort themselves out. Fighting and stuff. It's just nature. Like this. Sure, we might end up with babies, but not much babies can do if the parents get themselves killed. So if that was allowed, I'm not sure. Really, the parents are picking fights. They really shouldn't. They should. If I were the parents, I'd be like, you know what? There's quite a few triceratops here. Maybe I should leave. That's what I would be doing. Because and Mama. Oh no, Papa's gonna die. Yes, there we go. One before you die. I would be like, hey, there's a lot of danger here. Let's expand here this way.
The Acrocanthosaurus, the prominent
Wow, you
spinal
actually
ridge for which
never
it's
mind.
named, supports a mass of muscle, helping it rip apart flesh and sinew alike. It is fearsome, naturally, but it's hard not to appreciate such an incredible animal. Oh, but if you're squeamish, watching it feed may spoil that appreciation a touch.
Huh. Bit of a boogie. Oh. Right, you greedy ass. Fine, I will place 2 prey feeders. And 1 regular carnivore feeder too. Greedy little pig. You weren't wrong about You weren't wrong about wanting flip. You weren't wrong when you said we should call him Chonky. Chonker even. Real fat lad. Flip. Chonker. Chonker's a fat lad, isn't he? Chonker. Chonker. Real chonky lad. Oof, that connection's like broken by a ridge. Means they're gonna have to travel the long way round. Actually, I'm gonna give them a slight chance of meeting up. I know you flip it. No, you said lone. So let's stick with lone. Beep and a beep and a beep. Just because we're gonna have more carnivores eventually. But yeah, I feel like these acros, no. Yeah, if you saw a big old herd of trikes, would you be like, yeah, let's continue walking this way? Feels kind of stupid, doesn't it? Actually, I'm gonna change it now. I wish I could have it like that, but I can't. Oop, you might be hearing some little bits in the background. They're talking, but that's okay. For now, I'm going to do some rather jerky. It'll look rather jerkish. And that is boom. Flip. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but like You've got to use your imagination here, folks. This wasn't meant to be a park at some point. Hopefully, these fences end up... Okay, what's a threat and why is it a threat? Just the fact they're trying to break out. You're a danger to guests? How exactly? Wait a minute, you actually gonna sprint all the way around? Uh-oh. Where's Mama? We've actually got a bit of the actual ecosystem going on, haven't we? We've got good bits of breeding here. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Why can't you do that? Wow, are you weak? You seem kind of weak. That actually expands over there because it just count the way it's counting it. It's funny. Are you actually gonna hit? Yeah, you decided you're gonna break that bit through. Okay, yeah, you do you. Wow, you weak. I don't really understand how these are danger to guests, but yeah. I need high escapes so I can have realism. Oh, there's a dead dino, let me guess. Oh my gosh, it died? Wait, this died at first. Well. Break it. Please. Yes, we're getting some baby carnivores now. Oh well, this starved to death. You know what, let's get some more of these in here, huh? I hope they decide to break the fences, that would be lovely. What rank is the adults? 3 or 5. Let's swap it to 3. I mean, that really doesn't seem very realistic, but you know. Oh, it does, but it doesn't. Well, they can breed again. I mean, that's really bad to say, but they can. Yes, good, breaking some fences, and finally you broke a fence too. Finally see you here from the other side though. Right, we do have good old breeding populations-ish. I just want them to have, like, you know, a bit more realism. Okay, so our female moose is gonna be default and blank, and our deluxe is gonna be we've already got, let's go for looks 1 and swampish color, swamp. Wow, I can speak real good. You are going in toys. Jurassic World scheme. Come on, break the fence. Dude. That's what I want. Bit more realism, like bits of fencing and stuff. Really didn't have much purpose. Please? Yes, good. Way over here with the sauropods. No, and that hurt good. Right, okay, so I'm gonna get these. I'm sure we all know the release animation by now. But you know what, let's show it anyway. With our nice little male, I say little, male deluxe version of the Moser. Now I did do this whole wetland environment thing because I was doing the ecosystem bit. So I'm going to release the special ones we got, and I'll sort out that specific Therizinosaurs for you as well. Devin. Triceratops have claimed a nest again. There we go. They are going to keep breeding. Something the Albertosaurs clearly aren't very good at. Even though they kind of, well, they're a threat. I mean, like, I'm sure the baby, yeah. Right here. Our Mosasaurus is coming into our lagoon. I don't know how to make it look sort of abandoned-ish. And these bits at the top are probably gonna annoy me eventually, but it's fine. It's made to be an ecosystem, I guess. I haven't really got mad. The female Acrocanthosaurus has decided to take a walk down the little canyon I made as well to get to the beach. I think I positioned it. I did not position it. That one. That's because it's not really the one I thought it was. I want to have a boat that's sort of crashed up on shore, but some species can actually like go beneath it. Because I've got some pretty big boats as well, save here. Let's look at like a tiny little boat. Freddy found best picture. Yeah, that's my younger brother doing that. And this is what? Abandoned building. We can stick that in there. Getting a bit overgrown. We actually did have a wooden walkway already. I forgot about that. Flip. We also have these. Oh, can actually probably, hopefully, rotate. Yes. goodness. Right, so what happened here? Okay, good. Why'd I put that there? I don't know, just for funsies. Eventually they'll meet up or die, you know, whatever one comes first. Oh, well, there's a Spinosaurus skull there. Oh well. That'll be why it was Spinosaurus nest thing. I prefer the one I made. I mean, I've not got a slave, but I designed one on my own in the Evolution Prehistoric Park video. We've used T-Rex skull stuff instead. You actually happy? No. You only need two. Which will happen if you just explore over this way. Flip. It's a bit annoying that there's like actual concrete looking pieces to this, but like it's called kelp, right? I'm being stupid, I'm like thinking of something else. Like seaweed. Oop. It's because it's big. Kelp forest. I'm gonna make my console crash. Oh well, if that bothers you, tell me down in the comments. I'll do stuff for it. This is Triceratops. More trikes. More reason why these guys shouldn't be stupid and pick fights with them. Our birds sort are moving out though, like into the actual sort of environment, and Triceratops is from the original babies are maturing now, so they can then have babies of their own. See, this is what I wanted, breeding population. Rightio. Let's get. I've already edited everything for everything that came up in the free update and stuff. So let's just go with base batch. One of each. Gosh, I wish I did not. You know what? Fishies. Look, there's so many fishivals now. Oh wow, I like that red. You know, I don't know why. Oh, this would really fit in with the swamp-esque that we're trying to go with. That definitely would though. I mean, some swamps could be like that, I don't know. I don't know enough about swamps, I'm just trying to simulate that. But you know, maybe this will actually end up, like, killing off the brightly coloured things that don't really make sense in the swamp environment and keep the ones that actually fit it. Well, I've got to see the release animation, I've got to show that. So, this is actually going to get actual release. One comes winning out, the other is not winning out. Okay.
The irritator. The first skull of this species was actually modified by collectors before scientists got a chance to look at it.
Uh-oh.
Scientists then named this dinosaur in recognition of the irritation they felt when they learned the skull had been messed with. But irritator by name, not by nature.
Well, yeah, no, I could answer was kind of where I wanted to put the irritators flip. I already knew about the whole story about the name and stuff, but like now you all know too, if you didn't already. But yeah, I can't just drop it down right where a big old actor is. That's not gonna end well for them. You're gonna starve to death. It's a problem. Alright, we've not got any avian creatures yet, but that's oakley dokley. We can deal with that later. What time is it? Oh, it's really not that late. Well, this is basically a stream, but I'm not talking to anyone. That's kind of it. Sorry. Okay, well now they're actually breeding by themselves without me having to create a plan for them. That's good. They're not, like, extending out, well, they aren't very much because of the deep water that's here, but you know, oh well. This area actually used to be, like, this area I made a mountain, but I was like, no, I want it all swamp, and then use, like, but, you know, yeah. I changed it anyway. Now back to just a rocky environment with like flourishes and bits of flourishy nature. I'm really sorry. Couldn't have been more dry and rocky though. Chonker's over here. Chonker's thirsty. Let's get Chonker some drink. Chonker wants some water. Chonker. Eco Chonker. This is Acrocanthrosaurus dove. Not Acro. Not sure what's happened here with the environment. Chonker, ye angry. Boy, stop. The rebel boy. Go get yourself some damn water, mate. Where's the other one I put in there for you? Here. You've lost your goat feeder. We do have to, so yeah, the canon for this is like, oh, this was going to be a park. And then it failed, and of course the female was like, hey, let's completely break it so long as the only team is in bit. And there's a random code that's from, I guess it's from the Triceratops of Marshlands. Being population, I'm going to top up the trike population, actually. Oh no, you've already like shouted out noise. Not quite good. Good. Trike. Let's see how many trikes there are in the world. We've actually got the same amount. Okay, well, I want to add some more anyway. bit of a mossy colour there. I want to keep the population speeding, so I've got to introduce new ones every now and then, which is a bit iffy, you know. Right, instead of getting angry with the fence, find the rest of your herd. Right, it's kind of late here-ish, little bit here, so I didn't get anywhere near as much done as I wanted to be done. We've got a baby Moser. What is it I'm gonna do? Alright, so I'm gonna have to try and keep this on, which is gonna be iffy. And you got the one fish you want, dude. Wait, 2 juveniles got both. Wow. Chonker's not going over there. I'm going to use this as my advantage point to make them meet back up. Ooh, Chonkers is kind of moving a little bit. Right, let me guess, you like large nest. This actually kind of works with Irritator. I wish I didn't do that. I'm going to have to redo the environment and like smooth it out, aren't I? Right, yeah, environment, back to here. You actually like Baron? Okay. In that case, I'm going to use that as an advantage point to cut you off. Oh. So I'm not going to cut off the environment completely, of course, but like, it'll do. I mean, this will actually definitely cut off the environment. What's it did now? I'm gonna have to create a little ridge now. Hopefully she can climb up that. Yeah, she should be able to. It's not the steepest thing I've had in the world. Now smooth it. I'll flatten it actually. And then I'll smoothen it again. So Chonkers and his lady friend can meet up if she finally moves back over here. Oh, you actually like Supermimus and Baryonyx, cool. You can actually live together, cool. We've actually got a dinosaur fight death, which I did miss, yes, but you know what you're gonna do. No, honestly, it's probably because it had to get cut off. Sorry. I really wish I could stick to my promise, but I'm trying to do my best to make the best of both worlds, sort of thing. You and you, so we get little Barbies. You and you to get little Barbies. And you to get little Barbies. Little Barbie irritators. It's funny, just like baby irritators. What? The baby imitators irritate babies? I don't know quite where I'm going with this. And you separated yourself from everything I gave you again. 'Cause you did. Right, hopefully you decide you are gonna move out this way and meet your Chonker pal. Chonker. Bit curious, isn't it? Let's stick these guys in the middle of the map. Ooh, I like that streak on its side. Ooh, I like that blue. I'm just doing my favourites at this point all the time. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Stick these guys in the middle, right here. Everything's gonna start mixing eventually. I'm sure you remember the animation from Evolution 2, so you don't need me to show you that off, do you? Oh, this, I like this, I like it. This is the kind of thing I wanted. It was going to be a park, but something went wrong. Vibe. That's the vibe I wanted. And it's the vibe I'm getting. So I'm gonna finish getting all the Piscivores out. And then I'll move on to just base carnivores as well, like some more stuff like Acrocanthosaurus, but not the Acrocanthosaurus. This herd is going strong though. I'm going to have to make a couple more Ankylosaurus as well. Though I think This is just to keep the population up. I know it's not natural, but more just being added in randomly. But like, I've got to keep the population up somehow. Well, trying my best to keep it realistic.
The Dinocyrus is an impressively sized ornithomimosaurian, or ostrich dinosaur, and it certainly does bear a passing resemblance to ostriches considering its beak, feathers and long neck. But I would emphasize passing resemblance. I've certainly never seen an ostrich this size or with arms like those.
Yeah, no, you're right. Oh wow. That'll be again because he was gonna die anyway. But it's also a bit more of a chance than I thought, because of course they got separated again. This herd got separated from the herd up here. I guess, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. These can fight as well, I know they can, that's what I'm looking forward to seeing. They're gonna end up getting annoyed probably, eventually, some of them maybe. And they're gonna break out maybe, possibly. Well, not break out because, you know, it's already, like, open. But, like, I mean, break the fence like I want them to. And then I'm gonna transport a couple more over here so we can increase our little breeding population. I'm gonna end my recording. Oh wow, it's nearly 2 hours. I'm gonna end it not at the 2 hour mark, but at 10 o'clock, which is when I'm gonna start uploading this video. 10 o'clock my time. Hopefully they do end up getting mad and they're like, ugh. And get mad and break the thing. And, well, I'm not going to improve the environment until all my animals from the hatchery are out. We're simulating an ecosystem, yes, so, but not exactly at the same time, because, you know, they aren't all from the same time period. But they are going to be angry and upset, so they're going to be like, ugh, and they're going to break the enclosure, which is exactly what I want them to do. Oop. Oh, little baby irritator offers one. This is probably more irritators. Yes, it is indeed a lot more irritators. 3 more irritators. I used to say irritator couldn't be a Spanish word. Literally anyone, I think, because irritator's rather small in comparison. But, you know, we worry about that bridge when we cross it. Have they meeting up? No. Chalk still chilling along. They both seem happy though. We aren't gonna get baby acros at this rate though. What should we name our female? If you've got any other name suggestions for any of our animals, just leave them down in the comments. I'll get around to it. I need to sneeze. Break it, please? Yes. I don't want, I mean, it's sad to see them like, ugh, and hit the stuff, but I do want them to do it. That's the whole point of what I'm doing. I want it to be like, ooh, a failed park. Ooh, 4 baby irritators from this one. That's a total of 8 baby rotators. That's good. We haven't actually gotten around to adding all of the Wetlands DLC ones yet, so that'll have to continue another date. And we will leave creatures to do the creaturey things. Dominance? No? Albertosaurus has like absolutely migrated out of this area there, which is a shame, but they are gonna end up meeting up with this big old herd here, which also means Chonk's gonna find his way as well eventually, I think, unless he decides to stay in that one area. I don't know. If they do end up migrating all the way, they are gonna be screwedish, you know, be in a bit of trouble, aren't they? You've just sat down. You're walking away. Alright, maybe a different animal can.
Starving dinosaurs are the
Oof,
very
uh-oh.
definition of
Shite.
so-called urgent problem.
Did I say that either?
If you eat too much, you might not like where they look for their next meal.
Hey, this is a herbivore. Well, technically, like, omnivore. But, like, still shush, Malcolm. It's not gonna eat people. Wait a minute, can it really not swim? Never mind, it can swim, I think. Well, am I stupid? I've watched the trailer. Of course it can swim.
One of the easiest ways to stress an animal is to take away its food. Let's
Yes,
avoid
yes.
it. Keep them fed.
Shush. Okay, like 3 more minutes and then I'm gonna have to end the stream. Oh wow, they're vibrant. But from what I'm aware of, they can't actually like swim, which is a flippin' shame. That's, I think, there's only 3. Right, I got, yeah, let's do one final one. Oh my gosh, I love the colours of this. Oh my gosh, so vibrant. Love it. I just wish I could swim. Male. Here, 2 males. And here, 1 male. I don't know where to put the Australoraptors really. See, now that kind of becomes a bit of a problem, because I don't want them immediately trying to fight something, and, you know, get killed. Isn't it Usoraptor that have that, like, thing going for it?
Where it first evolved. It was a diverse and challenging landscape back then. And this animal is one heck of a survivor to have thrived in a time period like that.
I'm gonna release them all. It's probably gonna make them real mad, but I'm working on stuff, so it's fine. Get to watch a few times. and hopefully they get upset enough like immediately and break a fence, because that's what I want. If not, I'm gonna just transport them to I don't know where to put them where they won't get slaughtered. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn it off in a moment. But yeah, this fighting stuff is what I wanted. I'm actually gonna put them where the ankylosaurs were when I accidentally moved the ankylosaurs in. I accidentally put them in the wrong place, that's where I'm gonna move them to. It's rather close to these guys, but I can't really do very much. And then I'm gonna end the video, and then I'm uploading it. And then I'll see you on the other side, like I used to say. I do want them to have access to a beach as well, so if they want to go to the beach they can nice and easily do that. Try and hurry up because I'm technically out of time. She's going rather slow, that's sad. Ankylosaurs are maturing. Woo! I don't want them to immediately start fighting at the moment they're out, because they are meant to breed and it's meant to be population. Good population. A bit more natural. I'm going as fast as I can. They are rather big. I have to add Utahraptor now purely to see how big they are compared to one another. I'm surprised they haven't gone mad while I've been tracking them. No, honestly. I'm just like, screw you. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm 1 minute over the limit I was meant to have. Okay, the nest has been claimed again, that's good. We really do have a breeding population. I don't want it over there, that's gonna be mean. Right, now I've got them all over there. I'm going to get a fence, but because I want them to definitely break out. Boom. Right, yeah, okay, saving. Wetland. Flip. Wetland. Wetland. Boom. Right, so you fans at home can choose what to do about that, like with the actual name. And that's where I'm gonna leave it. And hopefully you enjoy. And I will see you all. That's not my ending. I will catch you all on the other side. Goodbye. I saluted, you can't see that. So I like to salute now. I'm talking to myself again because you can't actually see me. I will catch you all. Haha, get it? Capture. Catch. Not really. Oh gosh, yeah, anyway. I'm awful at jokes. Well, actually, I'm gonna share one really stupid one. Why is the scarecrow outstanding in his field? Flip, I did it wrong. Anyway, flip. Anyway, I'll do whatever. I'm gonna go now, so I'll catch you all on either side. Bye-bye. Salute again, gosh. Bye-bye, guys.